Hey guys, the Ork here, and today I would just want to show you something that I had worked on in the previous month. I did a building competition through my 40k Ork community group. If you are an Ork player and you like doing Ork stuff and you like Ork content and just talking Orks, go check them out. They're on Facebook. I'll leave a link in the description below. But basically there was a 1 month, one Stompa build off between myself and a few other participants. And it was backed by Gearguts. Again, I'll leave a link in the description below. Gearguts, Kyle Ricky from Gearguts Mech Shop does a whole heap of Ork printed models and supplies the STL files so that you can print them yourself if you're a Patreon. I am, so I'm getting his files, and you will be seeing some of those models coming up in the near future, hopefully, when I can finally get back into doing bat reps. I'm kind of low to the ground here, so sorry if it looks weird, because we're about to look at the desk and check out my Stompa that I put together. Just a little backstory for it. When the whole thing started, Roxy Da Riveter was on, I think it was Steve-O's channel, for a chill and chat. Might have been Skarnir's. But, yeah, Skarnir's, for a hobby hangout. And I said we should do another build-off, because we had done a couple. We did a shock attack gun Big Mech on a war bike. I'm pretty sure I've already done a video on that. We did the Morkanaut, or the Mecha Dread build-off, and I've already done the video covering that. But then she had the brilliant idea. She's like, why don't we build a Stompa? And I was like, man, that's a big job, and I'm not sure whether or not I got the materials for it, and whether or not I could be bothered. But then Kyle really stepped up, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna back, if enough people do this, I'm gonna back it, and I'll pitch in prize support. There was a lot of prize support that went towards it. And unfortunately, I didn't win, but the guy who did win, his looks amazing. I will do a separate video to cover the other competition entries. But yeah, we're just going to go over my entry and have a little bit of a chat about it and what it's made out of and whatever else. And I really hope you guys enjoy it. I'm super happy with how this thing's turned out. I've nicknamed it affectionately Wah-Lee, and you'll understand when... so Wah, like Wah-Lee. Very closely resembling the name Wally, and you'll understand when you see it. So let's get into the Stompa. Hope you guys enjoy it. So this is my Scratch Built Stompa. This is Wally. If you haven't seen the resemblance, it's resembling Wally, which is the little robot, the Disney robot. And yeah, size comparison, he looks quite small, but when you actually have him next to something, so this is an Ork boy, so he's quite big. I think he's about half an inch shorter than he's meant to be compared to the GW Stompa, but that's also counting the exhaust coming out the back end of the Stompa. So he's chunkier than a normal Stompa would be, but he's a little bit shorter, so he's quite stout and just chunky. So I'm very happy with the profile on him. I think he looks really cool. I'm very happy with the look of it. 95% of it is cardboard. When I went to do the build-off, I didn't have the materials to make it all out of plasticard like I would like to, but I made it work with varying levels of, or varying thicknesses of card. So the treads are all cardboard. So I'll throw pictures up as I'm saying this. The core of it is styrofoam. So the actual body piece inside under here is stuffed with foam. The treads are all foam. And then I've wrapped them all in varying thicknesses of cardboard. And then to make the cardboard more durable and so that it's hard like plasticard, everything got coated with super glue. So literally like dollar store, drip on super glue, covered every single inch of this thing with super glue to make the card hard like plasticard. And this thing's probably going to last longer than I am. It's held together with hot glue, super glue, pins, like chicken skewers. This arm made out of a printer, so out of components that were in a printer. Connecting the elbow, the ghost arc, the last of the bits that I had from a ghost arc, wrapped in card with a bit of extra detailing and stuff on it. Let's see if I can't move the lighting. Very happy with how that's all turned out. Very happy with the paint job on this too. I kind of surprised myself being able to paint rust as good as I have been. It's kind of just a fluke, but managed to do it pretty well. Printer cogs on the sides and under the arm bit here, or as part of the arm on this side. So this arm is part of a water pistol. The components are old markers, and then I've got actual GW like guns for big shooters and auto cannons for extra shooters. The rockets, 1, 2, 3, the bomb on the side here, counting as the super rockets. Loving the cog work on the top or the side here. How it's all comes together. The cabling, the heat effects that I painted onto the side here. Very happy with that. The just profile from the side view. Very chunky. Loving the treads. All held together with scrap. Just extra panels and that to tie it all together. It did look a little bit bare here, but just adding a few things. The tops here, the spikes at the top are actually super glue nozzles that I've turned into to look like exhausts. So pretty happy with how the whole thing's turned out. The eye at the front is off a hose. You can't really see it too well from back here, but it's got the granny grating in there as well. Very happy with that. Excuse the noise in the background. Cabling again. The back side is bits off a battery pack from a toy that I'd broken. The baby food container, top of it, a couple of cabling add-ons, and the other side, or the other ends of those markers that are in the gun, just all rusted up and looking like exhausts. But yeah, super happy with how this has turned out. If you guys want to see the rhino doors on the back, loaded some rhino doors and got some more tubing coming out of the back. If you guys want to see me do some videos on, I have been asked a couple of times and I really need to get around to it. And if you guys are interested in seeing how I do my weathering, then it's something that I'm probably going to give a crack. If you guys want to see it, let me know in the comments. I love the belly gun, or the crutch cannon, the super gat. Yeah, I just love everything about this. It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun to play. It's definitely going to be play in bat reps. I don't care how terrible they are. He looks too cool not to play on the table. So look forward to seeing it in the future. But yeah, that is Wily. That is my scratch built, mostly cardboard and styrofoam Stompa. And I hope you guys like it as much as I do. And if you're not already, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss an upload. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.